Hello, today I am participating in the Language Arts and Enrichment curriculum for the year 2021 to 2022. This is hosted by the Ingrid Chronicles, and let's begin. So my name's Bridget, and I have one son that I'm homeschooling. He'll be entering 7th grade in the fall. We are wrapping up our homeschool year here in May. Just some loose ends, projects we haven't finished. It's a little loosey-goosey in May for us. We don't have full homeschool days, but we have projects that we're finishing up before summer starts. And we do take a full summer, with the exception of working on a few little things here and there, and of course, free reading. So today's topic is language arts, and if you'd like to see what else we're using, through the month of May we'll be posting once a week the different curriculum by subject, and again that will be hosted by the Ingrid Chronicles, so check out her channel. There should be a playlist, and I think it'll be a great resource for homeschool moms to be able to check out by subject what other families are using. So again, we're entering 7th grade. As I said, we do not homeschool year round, but I do continue with curriculum. So if we don't finish something in the spring of the year before, we review and pick it up in the fall. Most subjects, but not all subjects. So first I want to start with spelling. That is an area that shows, based on our assessments, that we need to work on. And in this area I have not always been strong in my curriculum. I have relied on art reading and language arts to fill that. So this past year what I did is I started using Spelling Power. And in the past we'd used workbooks, and those, I don't have a child that uses workbooks well. So Spelling Power allows for you to test and only work on the words that you missed, with review at the end of the units. I like this curriculum, but I do have to warn you, if you have a child that has a problem with getting things wrong, this might not work for you. Or you might use this and have the child write the spelling words 3 times prior to the testing. In this curriculum you test first, and we've had some conversations about some of these words you haven't learned to spell, and this is so we don't waste time learning words we already know. But if you have a child that struggles with getting things wrong, you might alter this curriculum a little bit. It also comes with a spelling workbook, which I found not workbook, but place to take the tests, and then also when you get them wrong, a guide on how to practice those. So we test basically once a week, 4 times a week. The next thing we'll talk about is handwriting. We're still working on handwriting. I like this curriculum because it also includes biblical scripture and memorizing that as well. So really good curriculum. This we are Lutherans, so this is the Bible that the version of the Bible that the children use, the ESV. So I picked that just to go along with what he's learning in church and Sunday school as far as language used. The next thing we'll be starting this year that I'm pretty excited about is this. I'll talk a little bit more about it when we review geography, but these books by Homeschooling, they also come with a map, but it's geography through literature. So these books take your child through the maps that you're using. I plan on using these in 7th grade, but again I'll talk more about those when we do our geography. My son will be taking a creative writing class through our enrichment program through our local school district in the fall. We're on a waiting list for it. So if that doesn't work, we're going to start using story starters. I'm still kind of figuring this curriculum out, but it appears that it starts the story, maybe gives a picture, a piece of artwork, and the child is actually going to finish the story or talk about what's going on in the painting. Again, this is new to me, so I'm going to be checking this out, and maybe once we get started with it, maybe I'll do a review of it. It always takes me a little bit of time to figure out new curriculum, but once I get it, then we're rocking and rolling. As far as reading, I will list our reading list in the link. I have it posted on my website. I'll go ahead and list 6th and 7th grade. We'll continue our 6th grade reading list through the summer. Those are books that I choose, and then of course my son's able to choose his own books as well, within reason, and he's had a lot of, well, hello. He's had a lot of free reading this year, so we're a little behind on our reading list. So we're going to be starting short stories. This is a classical conversation curricula, and we're just going to be reading them. Short stories are fun. They don't take very long. There's good material in here, good character building material, so we'll just kind of read through these as part of our year next year. There's 2 books for that. Now for grammar, we're going to be using, just as a filler, these daily grams for 7th grade. It's just a workbook. It's a very short lesson every day. And then of course we're going to continue on with our purple book for grammar for the well-trained mind. Now we started this in 5th grade, and it's really, really good and really, really intense, and I would recommend doing a portion of each lesson each day, not a lesson a day. There's a lot in here. This is some serious business. We are still in purple book. We used it in 5th grade. We did not even touch this book this year. We had so many things going on. So we're going to pick it back up in 7th grade. It's a great curriculum, but it's pretty intense, and it does come with a teacher's book that you can use for all 3 books, junior high books or middle school books. So I like that I didn't have to keep buying teacher's manuals. And it also comes with a student book, a grammar guide, really great curriculum. I'm a big fan of the Well-Trained Mind curriculum, but it is some serious business. We have to bite it off in small chunks. So that's what we have for our language arts curriculum for 7th grade. Be sure to check out the playlist to see what other families are doing. There's different grade levels and of course different curriculum reviews. And also I think there's some flip through, which I'm not super good at, so I just chose to do my video this way. And this is the format I'm going to have for the other subjects as well. So I hope you were able to get something out of this video, and make sure you check out the playlist. Alright, thanks for watching.